Hi guys, I'm really excited to be doing another video. I know it's been a while to say the least since I posted the last videos about spot reduction and about girls and weight loss. So I have a new topic that I need to talk about with you guys, and I'm a little nervous because I'm used to sharing my journey with you guys, and I have no problem talking about my struggles, but this is a pretty big struggle. So this morning, Luca and I went to go get our body fat percentages taken. And just to give you a little bit of background, I started at about 24% body fat. This was 3 years ago, and it took me about 9 months for my transformation. I feel when I say my transformation, I mean, if you see my pictures, I looked fine, so it wasn't anything like I lost 30 or 50 pounds. I really only lost 10 pounds. But it's like the 9 months was when I felt like I got to where I wanted to be. Mainly it was having a flat stomach, which it wasn't even flat, but I was happy with it. So anyways, 24% body fat was about 3 years ago. And then in that 9 months, I went down to 18% body fat, I think 17, 18. And they say that about 1% is average. That's a good, healthy guideline for body fat percentage weight loss. You don't want to do anything too extreme. But so that's been about a good 2.5 years. Actually, no, it's been about 2 years have gone by. And, I've stayed along on my journey, and you guys know that I'm really big on just the lifestyle of eating healthy. So I never yo-yo. I mean, it's just not really my style. Of course, I will have a vacation for a week, and probably the most I've ever done is 2 or 3 weeks whenever I go home to the US. It's the battle zone for me. I mean, that's the food I grew up on, so when I see it, I'm and I haven't lived there since I've been on my journey, so it's a little difficult. It's a little bit different than living in a country where you're not really used to the goodies, it's easier to avoid them. So anyways, about 2 or 3 weeks is the longest I've gone veering off of my healthy lifestyle, but no more than that. So I'm pretty good about getting back on track when I need to, because I follow my meal plan, which is my health Bible. My meal plan, it really helps guide me. And so got my body fat measured today, and I'm at 20% body fat, and that's not bad. It's not bad at all, but it's not where I should be. I thought that I was 17%. Someone asked me one time, I don't really weigh myself very often. I don't measure myself. And someone's like, oh, what body fat percentage are you? And I was like, I was 18 before. I'm sure I'm 17 now because I've been working my booty off, Nope, I'm at 20%. So it was kind of a bit of a reality check that I need to kind of pull in the reins a bit, not necessarily on the things that I'm eating, because I always eat healthy, but the portions. I think that I'm really big on just eyeballing things, because I feel like measuring exact things is really tedious and annoying. Can I say that? I just like to put it on my plate and go, and as long as I know that I'm eating within the right portions, but that's not really working for me anymore. So, because I have specific goals, I'm very happy with how I am now. I'm not unhappy. I've never been a type of person to really hate myself. I mean, is it weird to say that? I don't want it to come off. It's weird because it's a good thing, but if I say that, is that narcissistic? I mean, you shouldn't hate yourself. With working in this industry for a few years now, I see how rare that is, which breaks my heart, and that's one thing that I want to help people, women, overcome. So it's not that I hate myself or I'm not happy, but I have goals. And one thing that I believe in with your journey is that you should always push yourself to be better and better. And I need to progress. So that is what has brought me to where we're at today. And I did a huge grocery haul this morning for Luca and I. So I'm going to show you guys what I got, and I'm going to put a link to that video below so that you can see all the groceries that I got today for my fridge. I'm gonna do my pantry on another day for you. But what I'm going to do about watching my portions is I'm starting to calculate my macros, which is something that I've had a really big conversation about just over the years through my Instagram pages and with my clients about whether I think that you should calculate or track your macros or not. It's really a personal preference, and I don't want to say that I've been against it. I'm never against anything that might work for you. Different things work for different people, and that's great. Just because one thing doesn't work for someone doesn't mean that they failed or they can't lose weight. It just means that they might need to try something else, and there's nothing wrong with that. And so I would never discourage someone from trying something that may potentially work for them. I always get asked about, do you track your macros? Do you track your calories? They want to know my experience with it. And I have two different viewpoints in terms of living a healthy lifestyle. There are two different goals that people can have. One is just to live a healthy lifestyle, and that's how I've been up to now. I've just been focusing on nourishing my body, eating healthy, making sure that I got what my body needed, but not necessarily tracking everything because it was just too tedious for me. It's not what I was interested in the moment. But the other side is to achieve your goals. And if you want to achieve those goals, then you do need set parameters of what you need for carbs, protein, fats, etc. Those are your macros. So that is what my new journey is going to be about, and I'm going to hopefully vlog more about it and share my experience, and hopefully can help you guys. And I'm sure it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got something useful out of it. If you have any questions or any requests on any specific topics, please feel free to comment and write below, and also let me know what you thought about the video, and I will talk to you guys next time. You lose fat from your overall body, including from your breasts, and since breasts are thigh slimming exercises, actually they're not really going to do anything for you, unfortunately.